So many of us have learned to become people pleasers. And part of the problem is that we look up to these behaviors. We think it's service oriented and kind and generous and supportive and becomes our identity. But the truth is, this is most of the time actually codependent behavior. We've actually become people pleasers with really wishy washy boundaries. We like to think it's noble and that we're being helpful, but codependent behaviors, these are coping strategies that we learned generally really early in life as a way to protect ourselves, to survive, or to stay safe. And there's a huge cost to these behaviors. It gets in the way of us being fully ourselves, of ever being known, fully seen. And we lose out on a relationship with ourselves because we lose touch with ourselves. Often our self-esteem plummets. It's a life of inauthenticity. And I think one of the worst consequences is that we often end up not doing the things that we really love or are passionate about. So there's a huge cost. And if this is resonating for you, I encourage you to pause and think about what that cost might be for you. What have you let go or missed out on? What I'm really here to talk about, though, is the solution to this, because there is a solution, and I'm really, really passionate about offering this. It starts with being real about what we're actually doing and why. It's all about the underlying motivation. Once we get real about the behaviors and the motivation, we need to choose new behaviors. The hardest part is in actually implementing those new behaviors in our day-to-day life. And that's because the mind, everybody's mind is the same. It's always going to refer back to old, painful, frightening memories. That's always what drives our behavior. And that's what makes changing our behavior really, really difficult. But I have a new solution for that now. With this new possibility to rewire the brain, what actually happens is we change those memories. We neutralize that fear, that pain, the threat, the need to survive. And once we neutralize those memories, what can happen is that the mind actually forms new perspectives almost immediately. And so from this, it becomes very easy to start doing new behaviors, behaving differently in a way that serves us. So the possibility here is that we get to still be those qualities in ourselves that we really like. If being of service, kind, and generous, if that's genuinely part of your nature, we get to continue being that. But also, there's the possibility to be fully our authentic selves with the courage and the freedom to fully express ourselves, our truth, our yeses, and our nos. This is what's possible. This is what I'm really passionate about offering. And so if this is resonating for you, I hope that you will check out the Wednesday evening meetings. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to answer any questions or share more with you.